What's up, everyone? Paul Thayer here with another comic book review, and on this episode, we are checking out Ultimate Spider-Man issue 1. This is a brand new relaunch from Marvel Comics, so let's dive right in. The first page gives you like a kind of setback to where the world is and what we're walking into. So it says 20 years ago, the Maker prevented a radioactive spider from biting a young Peter Parker. He likewise prevented the creation of any other superheroes and formed a secret council to rule the world from the shadows. When Tony Stark learned the dark history of his universe, he sought to undo it, prompting the Maker's Council to attack Manhattan, killing thousands, and frame Stark for it. Peter Parker has lived his life unaware of the Maker's Council or the truth behind the spider, but that is about to change. So we're walking right into page 1, and we're seeing an older Spider-Man. He's mid-30s, he's looking at himself and saying, "You're not getting any younger," establishing to the reader, he's older. And it's showing like a higher up apartment in Manhattan. And then we're looking, and he has 2 kids. He has a kid called Richard, and he has a daughter named May, and he's married to MJ, who we see in there as well. And they're basically showing us that Peter right now is just an ordinary guy. He doesn't have his superpowers, and we're seeing how he lives throughout this world. And you can see from the first page, he's thrown off. Like there's something off about him. And you can't put it together, but we're going on with the story. And there's this little orb that his daughter finds. It's a quick little Easter egg. And the daughter finds this orb, and he quickly takes it away. And then we move on from it. So he moves out, and now it shows us J. Jonah Jameson, who's usually the head of the Daily Bugle, a rival of Spider-Man. And he's yelling, "Parker," like the classic Parker line. And then we're seeing that when he turns around, it's not when we turn the page. It's actually Ben Parker he's yelling at, the managing editor at the Daily Bugle. So Uncle Ben's alive, and he's friends with J. Jonah Jameson. And J. Jonah Jameson is very different from the one that we know prior. He's looking like a mentor for Peter, who also works at the Daily Bugle with them. It shows that he takes his own tie off himself and puts it on Peter to make sure he's proper, because he looks unhinged. You still don't know why. We're looking back at that orb from before, but the story's moving forward. And, a lot of 6 panels in every page, and it's a lot of dialogue, but it flows. The artwork is great. It flows perfectly. You feel like you're watching something good. And, now we're following Peter and Uncle Ben as there's this giant memorial for the thing that they mention on the first page, where the council kills all those people in Manhattan, frames Tony Stark, and it shows that May Parker died, so Aunt May's dead. And it also shows the Osborn family, Norman Osborn's dead. And just letting you know, painting the picture that no Norman Osborn, no Aunt May, so this is a totally different world. Gives you a quick Matt Murdock little cameo, and Father Murdock. And then it goes to Norman Osborn, who makes this speech at the ceremony, very moving, etc. And later that day, it goes to the Daily Bugle. And back at the Daily Bugle, it now shows that everything was in harmony earlier, but now J. Jonah Jameson quit, and then Ben Parker's hearing this person out and ends up quitting too, because their Daily Bugle got bought from somebody, and that somebody being the Kingpin, and it shows Bullseye behind him. I'm pretty sure it's Bullseye. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure. And he's with the Kingpin. So it's showing that Kingpin basically muscled these guys out, and now Ben Parker quits, J. Jonah Jameson quits, and then we're off. It shows you a quick page of the Kingpin's car exploding, and then you see this awesome splash reveal that I think is like probably the best part of the whole book, which shows this like different style Green Goblin, which is clear as day, Norman Osborn. Then it's back to J. Jonah Jameson and Ben Parker at the bar. They're cracking up, saying they're going to start their own, I kept saying firm, their own paper. And, and they want to tell the truth. And then Parker comes back in, he's unhinged, and everyone's like, "What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?" You don't know, you just think he's going through it. And there's this big quote. It's just, "For the longest time, I thought something was wrong with my life, Ben, that something was wrong with me. I can't really explain it, but now I just know that I've been right all along, and I don't know what to do." Because clearly something has happened to Peter that's making him feel this change. And he tells Peter, "Time to wake up," or he says, "Then wake up." And, Peter tucks his family into bed, And, you know, we get another 2 pages of him and MJ talking, saying, you know, that he's not feeling right, he's not feeling himself. And MJ trying to takes the approach of like, are things going to change between us, thinking like this is some midlife crisis or something. And he's like, never. And then they're all good. She tells him, go get him, Tiger. And he goes on the roof back with that orb that his daughter found, which is clearly what he had earlier. And then it goes last night. And last night, it shows this awesome page, this electric static stuff. It's so cool. Spawns a hologram of Tony Stark. And Tony Stark, you know, basically tells him that he was supposed to be a superhero, and basically tells him that there were supposed to be many superheroes. And he's planning this 6 months away that all superheroes will come back and help him, you know, fight this evil. And we're looking through that, and he basically says that he was supposed to be Spider-Man. Like that's the best way to put it. And these people stole your future. These people robbed you of your destiny. Now the question is, do you want it back? And he says, I do. And the ball, you know, he breaks it apart into the spider, and then it shows the spider on his hand. And then we get it to be continued, which actually says the beginning of Spider-Man, which will be in this new suit. I thought this book was really cool. I'm pretty sure it went on like 10th printings. I really enjoyed issue 1, even though I'm a big action guy. I need to see a lot of action. The dialogue was good. It was moving. The story was going forward. You know, overall, I thought the book was very well put together. Jonathan Hickman, an insane good writer. And the artist is Marco Cicchetto. Awesome. And the colorist as well, Matthew Wilson, was absolutely killer in this. So great team all around. I know everyone's loving this book. I did enjoy it. I think I picked up to issue 5. So if you guys really want to see more Ultimate Spider-Man, make sure you make sure you comment that you want to see more Ultimate Spider-Man. And we'll go into issue 2, which focuses more on Green Goblin, I think. And then we'll go from there. On top of that, if you guys didn't know, I am the writer and creator of Project Nemesis. Project Nemesis is in the year 2090. A speedster named Crimson Pain rises up and kills off all the heroes in existence. So the government makes a super enhanced team called Project Nemesis to fight off the rebellion. Super action-packed, no multiverse or do-overs. And on ProjectNemesis.com, we ship everything right to your door. So if you want a new comic series to dive into, bam, go with Project Nemesis and support your boy. Otherwise, make sure you like this video for more comic book reviews, and I'll see you guys next time.